developed the Squad, world's first solar city car. The Squad is designed as a city car designed for all the short trips around the house, bringing the kids to school and doing groceries, for instance. We have more than 25 years experience in mobility. We worked for companies like Renault and Piaggio. And the Squad is designed for three mega trends. This is focused on Europe. Obviously, the ever increasing and stricter urban low emission zones. In Amsterdam nowadays, you cannot even go faster than 30. The acceleration of the transition towards electric mobility and the growth of shared EV mobility services. However, most electric cars nowadays, most European actually, cannot afford electric car. So what we have tried to do is really make sustainable urban mobility affordable. And that's why our Squad, it's there in our pavilion, starts at 6,250 euros. 30% of people on the road in cities are actually looking for parking. And with the Squad, we solve that by what we like to call the cross parking, parking crosswise on the single parking space. You can park 3 Squads on one single parking space. Incredibly important for urban mobility and congestion, of course. The Squad is designed towards 4 main pillars: affordability, comfort, security, and sustainability, of course. And the key aspect, of course, the solar power of the solar panel. You can charge here in Germany on a nice day 22 kilometers on one single day. If you're lucky enough to live in Spain, you can charge even up to 30 kilometers a day. The average usage of these kind of city cars is only 12 kilometers per day. That's, of course, not the only way you can charge. You can also charge with swappable batteries. We have up to 6 swappable batteries in the car, giving a range of 150 kilometers. Yeah? So that's exclusive to solar. Here another example of the cross parking, and here you see how you can actually park 3 vehicles on one single parking space. If you put the Squad in a sharing platform, obviously in negotiating with the cities for the space you're going to take up in the urban environment, this is an incredibly important argument. One of the nice features that people really appreciate is the fact that you can leave the doors out. Some people start laughing, okay, we actually sell the vehicles without doors, that's the starting price. But actually 25% of our pre-orders is without doors. And if you look from the side, you see the resemblance with a golf cart. And the first time we heard that, we were scratching our heads, is this a good idea? And actually it turned out to be a good idea because we're incredibly popular in the USA. Because in the USA they use a lot of golf carts in gated communities. And around 10% of US people live in communities. So there's 30 million people living there currently using golf carts. And they see this as their, the next iteration of the golf cart. And that's the reason why we have half of our pre-orders in the US. So the Squad is positioned in between the 4-wheelers and the 2-wheelers. And that's why we came up with this price that's also exactly in that range. We see a huge gap in the market between 5,000 and 10,000 euros. McKinsey sees a tremendous market for mini mobility, as we call it, micro cars, 340 billion divided over 3 territories, China, US, and Europe. So until now, we have realized almost 5,000 pre-orders. We have tremendous amount of companies interested to import the vehicle. We get business or pre-orders from worldwide, USA, Europe. In Europe, by far the most from Germany, actually. In Germany, they see it as a replacement of the second car. In the USA, they see it as an addition to the fleet. And we add more and more features for sharing. So smart sensors and cameras, remote diagnostics, actually a complete IoT suite. Yeah? But obviously, the solar charging in combination with the swappable batteries is a key aspect for sharing mobility. We're actually developing a complete product portfolio. The 2-seater L6, L7, a little bit faster, L7, 70 kilometers an hour. We're developing a 4-seater low-speed vehicle for the USA. and we're in a very nice European subsidy at the moment. So maybe I will catch some others with your questions.